Out here in beautiful San Diego for day 2 of the Fast Forward Mastermind. And, the biggest takeaway from the 8 presenters or so today was actually the very first presenter in the day. His name's Jesse Peters. He is the number 2 social media influencer in real estate, according to, a couple of national rankings or something. But supposedly he's the number 2 social media influencer in all of the country and has just a bunch of followers, and the guy's crushing it on social media. And the presentation in and of itself was super impressive. I mean, the guy's very dedicated and committed and clearly knows what he's doing on social media. There's no doubt about it. And there were a couple of key takeaways. Number 1, the 21st century agent must build their brand. 100%. You see, there's a reason why my team's name is the Selling Silicon Valley Group, not the Danny Gould Group. Because the team of the 21st century is a platform for any agent to build their own brand on top of. You can't do that it just doesn't make sense associating with the name. So the team of the 21st century must allow their agents to build their own personal brands on top of the team's name, using it as a platform, using it as a vehicle to grow their brand. But that wasn't my key takeaway. Actually, my key takeaway was a lot more simple than that. And I've talked about this a lot on some of my videos, and it's something that I know a lot of you are probably gonna just be hesitant to really hear the message here. Because this guy has been doing videos since 2013, and he actually showed us his very first video ever in real estate. And God, it was terrible. I mean, it was really bad. And this was in 2013, so nearly 10 years ago, this guy has been doing work. And since then, I think he said he's made something like, I don't even know how many thousands of videos since that time, but he's clearly put in the work. And his message to us was very simple. That is, he didn't get good by doing it once. He didn't get good by doing it twice. He didn't get good by trying to make it perfect. He got good by doing it consistently and repetitively. It's the 10,000 hour rule. For any of you who have read Malcolm Gladwell's book, 10,000 hours, it's true. You must put in the work. You must put it. It's muscle memory. You have to repetition, and the same principle applies in practically every discipline in every field in life. If you want to get good at something, you got to put in the work. You got to put in the hours, repetition, muscle memory. And that was his message to everyone. It's like, hey, you know what? The good news for you is that I was bad, and now I'm the number 2 social media influencer in real estate in the world. And it took him 10 years to get there, and tons of hours and tons of failed videos. I think he said he had 32,000 failed videos, or 32,000 takes that he has logged in his phone that he didn't post online. 32,000 bloopers, if you will, of fucked up videos. And I believe it. There's a reason I do live videos now. It's because I can't stop these videos anymore. I just got to post them because I don't have time to go back and say, oh, that wasn't perfect. I've got to do it over again. So the same principles apply to pretty much everything in real estate. You want to be better, you want to be a better salesperson? More repetition. You want to be better at video? Do more repetition. You want to be better at negotiating? More repetition. It's not rocket science. It's just hard work. And so that's where a lot of people get caught up, is that they're looking for the easy out. They're looking for the easy button, Oh, and by the way, here's the inconvenient truth, is you could be great at social media, but if you're actually not a good salesperson, then you're still gonna not do any business. Sorry. I know it's hard to hear. It's hard to hear because you can't just be good at bringing them in. You got to be good at the entire thing, and it's just one facet. But the good news is that if you have the discipline to engage with your social media presence and live full out and attack it with discipline and repetition, then you should be able to apply those same principles. You should be able to apply that same discipline to every other facet of your real estate business if you want to. And that's the great news. You get to make the choice. So my key takeaway from today, it's simple, it's basic, it's not easy though. And that is, you got to put in the work. It's the repetition. It's the 10,000 hours of layups, the 10,000 hours of shooting drills. It's the 10,000 hours of dribbling. You get the point. Great news is, with repetition comes success. And the lead metrics, the work that you put in today, unfortunately, it may not pay off tomorrow, it may not pay off the next day, but who knows, a decade from now, could be in a really, really awesome spot. This is Danny Gould, everyone, selling Silicon Valley. Stay legendary, everybody.